Same with remote guest platforms. I would argue that I think, with few exceptions, certainly this past year during the pandemic, all my clients have had remote guests. We're remote guests right now, right? We're actually on StreamYard, the second choice down. StreamYard's kind of unique. We'll talk about it a few times. It's kind of preferred platform. It integrates very well with Paybee's backend, but so don't all these other platforms I have listed. Well, Zoom's a catch. We do a lot of Zoom webinars, webinar versus meeting. I'm sure you've all been locked in your house on the meetings with everyone up in the little gallery squares, right? Zoom webinar, if you haven't used it before, oh, please go ahead.
About that Zoom, Paul. So again, our audience is mostly, today's audience is mostly nonprofits. We have auctioneers, we have producers. Yeah. So in this context, what kind of results are you seeing on Zoom? Right? Because again, everybody has it, so it's great because yes, there's no, no tools extra required or anything. But from fundraising perspective, have you seen it be effective?
Great question. Zoom is the 100-pound gorilla, where it's very common and most people know how to use it, but it actually does not lend itself to be a great production platform for both live stream shows and or especially for fundraisers. It doesn't integrate well, unfortunately. You got to the end point, but that's good. It doesn't integrate well into Paybee. Although Zoom does have the option to stream to Facebook Live and YouTube and such, it's very limited what you can do from switching different sources, from cameras to graphics to pre-recorded videos. But I do mention it because it is a common platform, and we often bring in remote guests into another system like Livestream Studio, StreamYard, you see the second choice, and then send it on to Paybee, which we're going to cover. We're going to talk about how to get your stream into Paybee. It's super easy. Again, but this is such a popular, needed thing because most of your talent may not be with you on site, physically in your office in a building, okay? Skype, I think most people are familiar with Skype, very similar to Zoom. vMix call, you saw from the last screen, that's a production switcher. It also has remote guests, and so does live stream. So that was from these platforms here. You saw they have integrated guests. So again, we're on StreamYard, and I'm going to go a little heavier into that in a moment because it's a nice, easy to use for the DIY people. Okay.